What was my experience like at the pasta making class last November? I really enjoyed that class. It was a ton of fun because there were so many different variables. There was cooking going on, there was some chatter beforehand. We got to taste the food. There were so many places to talk to the different attendees that it really felt casual and not stressful when it came to both the cooking part of it and the meeting people. Being able to make the food and eat the food, we started by introducing ourselves to everybody. We had to pair off. The food was prepped right in front of us, so we were able to just kind of mix and chat at the same time. We made a couple different dishes, but we had to switch partners, which was really nice. So we were able to work next to a variety of different people. So you got to chat with different people about what was going on. But my favorite part was definitely at the end when you got to eat what you made and see how well you did with the different ingredients they gave us. What was my experience like at the poker night? I really enjoyed the poker night. It was definitely more intimate. It felt almost like a little dinner party where you were going to be more comfortable, perhaps. So the conversations were going to be a little bit more accessible. Noise levels weren't going to be too much. You can turn to one person or another and feel as though you could jump into any conversation because the group and the table and the setting was a little bit smaller. So even if someone was a little further away from me, I could still turn to them, participate in that conversation, and just enjoy a variety of different people instead of feeling like I was a little bit more isolated from one person to another. Anything that I could share with others to kind of put them at ease for their nerves when they're coming to an event by themselves. It would be something I'd like them to know that everybody else is probably feeling something very similar to what they're feeling. And taking that first step, walking in the door with a smile on your face, they're going to be pretty surprised at how casual everybody is and how welcoming everybody is. So whether or not you first chat with a female or a male, everybody is just really open and interested in what anybody else has to say. There's not a strong impulse or feeling that you must be paired off or that you must meet someone that night. It's extremely laid back and casual so that if something does click and work out, it's great, but you get to meet so many other people too and have these amazing conversations with people I might not normally get to meet on a regular basis. So has the balance between the men and the women been pretty good? I would say it's been really great. I like the way that there has been generally an equal balance between men and women attending events so that you don't feel quite so overwhelmed one way or the other. There's plenty of one type females to talk to or plenty of males to talk to and to try to get to meet. So it's not heavily leaning on one side or the other. You do a great job of making sure that everything is balanced so that people feel comfortable. Whether or not they feel comfortable coming to things, it's hard for people to put themselves out there for that first step, that first walk through a door. I would love to make sure that everybody feels just as comfortable. I've been reading a lot recently, for whatever reason, about men being very uncomfortable going to places, wondering what they're going to do, because it's not leading towards their strengths of being conversational and engaging with others. So I'd love it if somehow more guys could just feel more comfortable coming and just engaging in a social gathering that may be something that leads them to someone or may not. But if they never open that door, they're never going to know.